Yo, Q, what up? Yo, Q,
Man,
what
I'm
up?
keeping it real. What up, Duan?
Welcome
Let's get it.
to Not
Not
Just
just
Music,
music.
where we keep it real
Uh-huh.
and honest.
Always.
My mama praying, telling me, Q, you need to chill. They can't respect the truth from just silence.
What's good, people, man? It's another edition of Not Just Music Podcast where we keep it real.
And honest.
Always. We got a little short thing we want to talk about with the people. A guy has went viral. You know, he's exposing all the rappers, all the gang members, all the, killers, drug dealers. You know, he said he's a civilian, a well-abiding citizen, of his neighborhood and country, and he will snitch on you. And we talking about the man called Charleston White. You know, a lot of people, you probably done heard him. He's on everything. He's out there. Basically, what he's doing is he's exposing a lot of people. I'm not just gonna say artists, people. I feel that's living fake lives, and basically, I feel like he said it. Like the way he says things, he tries to get your attention, and then there's always a message in it because he tries to make it relatable, and he also tries to show you, in my opinion, how you look when you're getting on here saying you gonna kill this dude, R.I.P. I'm smoking on, such and such. He basically mimicking you to make you see how you look doing these things. So I want to ask the people, man, like what do y'all feel that what he's doing is wrong? Exposing these artists, or do you think these artists are exposing themselves? They falling for this trap. They know what this man is capable of. Like it must be something getting under their skin that make these rappers talking about they want to kill them and you can't come to the city. So who do you think is right? Do you think you blame Charleston White? Do you blame these entertainers? I'm gonna ask you, bro, what you feel about this?
He's a comedian. That's the lifestyle of a comedian is gonna be that. Like it's hard to really get in a lane of what he does, like because you have to look at he's being funny, but at the same time he's trying to send a message, which kind of creates two different pills to swallow.
Yeah.
So if you want to laugh, some people get on there just to laugh at him, but then you got some people who get on there who really take him serious. It's not oh yeah, he's a funny guy. Some of the posts I actually seen, I mean, he actually has live threats on them, a lot of them. And just like with the situation that happened with Soulja Boy, like, to me, I don't think a lot of this stuff is going to actually come into fruition because one reason, look at how big of a star that Soulja Boy has become over the years.
Yeah.
You got somebody like Charleston White. He's like a new voice on the scene. I hate to say it, isn't like he has to actually watch himself more than anything because he don't got a team like these people do. He has a team, but he don't got a team like these folk do. And anywhere that he goes, he's gonna be under that magnifying glass. They're gonna be looking for him, which makes it hard for him. Like he was saying on one of those videos, it's hard for him to make his money because a lot of people are scaring him to the point where he can't even show up and do shows, can't go to these spots.
Okay, but let me say this. I feel like with artists, entertainers, I feel like we have the freedom to say what we want. Like when we filter or we can't say a certain thing, we want to say they're attacking our art. So he's doing the same thing that a lot of these artists are doing, in my opinion. They talk about killing each other, smoking on such and such every day, like drug dealing, doing all these and some of them are actually doing these things.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like what he's doing is okay. Opinion is an opinion.
Yeah, it's okay for opinions.
But but does that give you the right to translate it into violence and want to attack this man? That's where it's wrong.
That's the part where this is the part where it comes to to making sense of it for me. Making sense of it for me. That's like with the situation with T.I. T.I. is basically running a comedy team right now. They're going city to city. Mm-hmm. Now T.I. got up on stage and tried to pull a comedic act.
Yeah.
And he fumbled the ball. Same situation with this, to me. And being a new person on the field as he is, he has very good points at how he breaks down knowledge.
He do.
And my thing is, if you're gonna do that, do that. Don't say that you're a comedian because you don't know where the comedian is going to come in and you don't know where the comedian is gonna go out. So it's hard to catch it sometimes when he's talking. He'll be telling you something. Okay, was that meant to be funny or was this meant to be taken serious? And that's the part what I hate for him because nobody know which part of him is going to be considered authentic. So let me ask you, if you're him, mm-hmm. trying to, he basically put himself in a box now.
Okay.
He ain't even got all the way out there yet. You know, who knows whether he was gonna make millions on top of millions on top of millions for being a comedian. With him putting himself in a box like he did by touching any of the, and this basically came from him just touching on one subject, basically really to me was with the Young Thug situation and the Gunna situation. And not only that, when he talked about
Nipsey Hussle, he said
Nipsey, but what's the other? What's the one out of Chicago with Dirk and them? What was
Lil
the
J?
No, the one that got killed.
King Von.
King Von. When he brought that nature, that was, I'm gonna be honest with you, that was probably one of the most prolific things that he could have spoke on, being him. Yeah. But it got him in a little tight situation because if he was being funny at first about anything and he brought this up and everybody looks at him and how he talks, you know, and you know, you can't help but to look at him. He only got one eye that works. it's crazy how he takes a situation and makes it funny, but then he becomes so serious about it. My thing is, be the comedian. But do you feel with him being a comedian, do you feel his seriousness gets in the way of him being a comedian?
I'm gonna put it like this, and when I listen to him, I think I believe he believes in what he's saying 100%. Mm-hmm. I think he purposely put himself in the box. Yeah. That's my opinion. Like I don't think he came in it to be accepted. Mm-hmm. I think he came in it to tell his truth, how he feels, and wake people up. Because if you listen to what the man's saying, it's real, it's powerful. Mm-hmm. Like he was saying, how can we praise people that get killed, that kill people for a living when they was here? Mm-hmm. It makes you think. Like, it opens your mind. Like, we're sitting here crying about this person we just buried, but how many mothers' children did he take? Mm-hmm. The ones that we're burying. Mm-hmm. So it holds us accountable, and it's black, and sometimes it steps on toes when it's truth. Mm-hmm. Like, black people be like, oh my God, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's truth. The truth will hurt you. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, it's some of this stuff that really makes sense. Like, and it's real talk. And we always want something to sound good. Mm-hmm. It's something that sounds good. But when you investigate these people, you realize that it's just, the music just sound nice. But these people are not who they say are in their songs. Are they demons. Y'all liking these demons that's killing people and doing bad things for the community. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all for a good, clean, positive community. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you do, and this is another thing. If that's what you do, live by it. You know, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. I don't want to hear no crying, like, from the family when he's dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get locked up. So I really feel like he's making people, live up to what they really are or what they really aren't.
It's a simple thing that I feel that could be done for him is stick to everything being online. Find you a lane to where you don't even gotta leave wherever you are.
Yeah.
And just grind it out online. Because me grinding it out online is more productive than having to hit the streets to go do it. To me, you can hit the streets, yeah. But look at the lane that he done created for the streets for himself. Like, it's just like, okay, dang, now you can't go to Atlanta or the whole state of Georgia. And there's a lot of money in Georgia. And you don't want to miss anything or any opportunity where they want you to come. But he even, back I said, if he feels himself that he is scared,
smart. He's smart, man.
to do show. Yeah,
he's smart. Like I say, he playing chess, not checkers, man.
Yeah, it's
cause little things like when he gets on, I think Soulja Boy had threatened him or whatever, and some other rapper. He got on the call and filed a report on live, filed a police report. So what the man really is doing, if you dumb rappers will wake up, what he's doing is he's reporting you not to lock you up, but like when a confrontation happens and you come his way and he and say his team shoot you or he do whatever, it's self-defense. It's on public record that this guy was threatening me. So like we all get confused about what snitching is and what protecting ourselves really is. Like he covering his behind, man. Like if something was to happen to him, it's documents of, okay, such and such said they were gonna kill me if I came to Atlanta. So if I shoot you in self-defense, you can't press charges on. It's already publicly known you was coming to do harm to me. So the man is playing chess, not checkers, I feel. Like he playing it smart. And this is what a lot of artists, they do things based off feelings, emotions. You can't do that because you get caught up when you in your feelings. You sensitive, And Charleston, he thinks with his mind, I feel. He'll make you he'll go down to your level and play dumb. And then he'll hit you with some intelligent stuff that like, whoa, like, So I like what the man doing, I love what the man doing, Sometimes what he say, how he say it, it might be harsh, but in reality, it be true. It's the harsh truth. You know what I'm saying?
I'm never one to down a black person out here trying to take a lane or anything. I'm like I said, I'm recently just getting into the knowledge of understanding of what he's out here doing. To me, in a sense, though, it all comes back to me, like, we all look bad for this, though.
Yeah.
Even with him putting us on, he basically blasts the black community.
But sometimes it's needed.
And I'm not saying that it's not needed. I'm not even speaking of the part that it's not needed.
Yeah.
There's a better way to do it. There's always a discreet way to handle things. So like I said, he puts himself in a position where he's a target now. Mm-hmm. I don't care if rappers are dumb, stupid, ignorant. He's put a target on himself. Most cases is, like he said, these people got money to pay a nobody to pull a hit for them. And think about it that way, no more Charleston White. That legacy didn't even get to even shine hard as it could have because the nature of the lane that's been chosen. But I only think that's really due to him feeling threatened by things. He feels threatened a whole lot, which creates that mentality. Yes,
okay,
people are stupid.
Yeah.
He's telling these rappers, yeah, you're done for doing this, you're done for doing that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I was telling you, he's helping them. He's helping those that ain't even paying him no attention, that's now paying him attention. They're wising up. Okay, well, if he gonna do it that way, I'm gonna find a way to get around what he's doing.
So let me ask you this. Why do you think the rappers are attacking him more than they actual rapper ops in the business? The ones that's really trying to kill him? The ones that
I feel that are after what he's after,
yeah,
is really because they feel threatened by it.
Exactly.
So
it's truth.
But anybody that talks about somebody that's gonna talk about another person is gonna feel threatened by it. Yeah. So, I mean, you have to understand that's the industry that we're in. These people are gonna come up to you and ask you questions and see if you really about that, versus it being a thing of that. Ain't nobody looking for them their selves to get maced. It ain't nobody looking for that. A whole squad team get maced.
But Soldier came with the intentions of harming them.
That's totally cool. But he got to remember what he said to get it there. You get what I'm saying?
So we saying so opinions, okay? Because it's a lot of opinions in music. It's a lot of dissing in hip hop. Yeah. We all know. So opinion gives a personal right to come and shoot you or hurt you and your family. Yep. Opinion. That's the word. That's sad as black folks. What like we can't even have an opinion.
Honestly, that ain't even just.
It ain't just black folks.
There you go.
It ain't just black folks. Yeah. But I'm saying like what we see. Mm-hmm. What we see like from these rappers. I'm just saying it ain't just black folks. But what majority what we see, we killing each other over pettiness, over words.
Yep. And that's the part right there. That's the part I want to hear you say. That's the part that disturbs us as a community, period.
I'm talking to my black people because I'm black. That's why I say my black people. I really care about my community. I don't really know about this white community. I love everybody. But my main thing is I want us to get it together. That's why I always call out my own people, because we got to put each other first. And go ahead, bro. I'm sorry, man.
Nah, we good. We'll never be at the point of that being in my time of living. I already know it's not going to be the case because we're too selfish, one. Two, and just like how Charleston White is doing, there was a discreet way to do this. You know, like, and I go back to a point where, like, with Steve Harvey was a comedian when the whole situation with Biggie and, you know, with Pac and the whole situation in the East Coast, West Coast mashup, you know, it was a mess back in the 90s. And if you weren't of age to understand it, like, man, it was crazy. Like, you know, but Steve, being a comedian that he was, he brought all of these sides together, sat them down, and made sense of it. That's what I wish Charleston White would have did with it, versus it being a thing of like just getting online and making a viral video. That viral video get out. Now you got to answer to this viral video. So instead of doing it that way that he did it, I wish it could have been something that could have been more of a sit down and more of an understanding, more like how I give it to you like this. So like how Wallow Gilly sit down with Dirt. Wallow basically pours his heart out in this interview to Dirt about, you know, the situation of how he lost his brother, how he died in his grandma's arms, and, you know, the route that he had to take to get peace versus just going out in retaliation. See, this is the parts where I'm like, okay, you can either, just how to say it, piss somebody off, or you can show them love and give them something versus just making them feel like, oh, I think I might have took that as a threat.
I think different strokes for different folks, man, because I feel some people are stubborn, man. Some people are not going to get it the way Wallow give it to you. Some people are not going to get it the way Charleston give it to you.
Well, it's only two ways, though.
But and I heard Charleston has tried to sit down with King Von's mom and people. These people behind the scenes, they're not wanting
this was after he made that, but this was after he made.
Nah, I think this was before, bro.
No, it wasn't. I'm gonna tell you why.
It had to.
I've read up on it like this. I listened to it like this.
Yeah.
Charleston White has had a lane. If you have the lane to get online and make a viral video, so just in the nature of, if you said that he was going to try to talk to them, so if he was trying to talk to them before, so after they didn't talk to him, then he goes to the lane and saying, okay, I'm going to make a video the way I don't even care. I'm going to say how I feel.
Nah, I think he would have said, because who he run up on, 600 Breezy, He said, man, I heard you said F King Von. He said, yeah, I said that.
Yeah.
He lived up to it.
But see, you can't do it. That.
But
think about it. If it was your fam.
Yeah.
Think about it. If it was your fam.
Yeah.
Instead of it being a thing of this is your son that got killed.
Yeah.
You don't even care about the BS and the stuff that went on. You're more so concerned about that you lost your loved one. Yeah. So if anybody comes at your loved one, your dead loved one, sideways, you're going to feel threatened by it. Anybody saying F this, F him, F that, blah, 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 and da 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 da. I tried totally to talk understand. To their family, you know.
I totally understand.
You can't do it that way because
totally understand
you have to block it.
But if that family member was out here killing and taking other lives, I can only take it to a certain extent,
and that's understood.
Because he hurt other families.
But you that's like saying you're gonna be judgmental of a person that's a killer who got locked up. So you can't. So you're going to continue to judge somebody for their wrongdoings. You want somebody to forgive you for your wrong, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So you can't sit here and make it seem like just because you did the ultimate act of killing somebody that somebody didn't change.
I'm not saying everybody is gonna agree with it and be on the same page, but you gotta realize everybody ain't gonna rock with it.
It ain't.
Everybody ain't gonna.
That's the part of saying dignity. That's why I feel like there's a certain dignity that you can have when you bring somebody's name up. You know, if you know it's gonna rock the boat. Charleston White knows how to rock the boat.
But listen though, King Von was dissing the dead and all that too.
Yeah, that's what they do. So
that's what I'm saying. So what makes it different when King Von or one of these rappers do it and Charleston White does?
Okay, what happened to King Von?
He got smoked.
What's can happen to Charleston White then?
He can get smoked.
So look, it puts you in the same lane. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
It's the same lane. If you gonna do the same thing that these young dudes are doing, even though he ain't killed nobody, Charleston White ain't never killed nobody, he's giving game, but then you're giving game, but you're giving it also a threatening position to it as well.
Yeah.
You can't piss people off at the same time, then try to give people game at the same time. If you gonna give game, give the game. That's all I'm saying. Don't piss.
It's game in that pissing off though.
Yeah, it is. It's part of it. That's part of growth. You're gonna have to shake the bush a little bit to get it out of there.
Yeah.
But with him shaking the bush like he's doing, he's creating more of a bad buzz for himself than a good one. That's all I'm saying. Just because if it was really all being taken like how you take it, it's a good thing, but everybody ain't taking it like you.
But this is what I'm saying though. It's rappers doing it every day.
But that's the nature of the rapper. But Charleston ain't being a rapper.
But see, that's what you call that, man. That's I don't know what the word is, man. That's not being fair.
So think about it. So he's supposed to go back and forth with Soulja Boy like he's doing. You think that's gonna help his brand?
He's stating his opinion. Soulja Boy is taking the time off.
But
Soulja Boy is taking the time off from making music and focus on this man. So obviously he's falling into Charleston brand.
He's already up. Soulja Boy got time.
But he can fall off at any moment, though.
And it's cool, but he got plenty backup plans. Charleston White. We think about Charleston White now.
Who buzzing right now? Who getting more? I'm telling you, who's trending more right now?
But is Charleston White the type of person?
Go ahead.
Do you feel Charleston White is the type of person that's gonna get fame?
He already got it before he was famous. You see,
before his famous,
before he was famous, they already saying he's famous.
Is it the case of that he's going to see the type of stardom that any of these cats that he's going at got?
Maybe that ain't what he after. I don't know.
So you tell me what he's after then.
I think he just wanted to get his point across. I don't think he in this for no attention or fame.
Okay, if
he really feels this way.
He
really feels this way.
If he feels this way,
yeah.
When you put something out, the content that he's putting out, do you feel like it's really effective for everybody?
Like, is everybody? Well, shit, everybody paying attention to it. Everybody is paying attention to it. Okay,
so in the nature of him being paid attention to,
yeah,
the moves that he's making, the decisions that he's making, the way that he's doing it,
yeah,
like you said, just like rappers, everything that a rapper is doing or saying, everybody's not gonna live up to the fact of what they're doing, what they're saying. And I'm gonna give you the reason why. I know some people that ain't killers that listen to killer music.
Yeah.
That don't mean they gonna go out there and kill somebody.
Yeah.
It's the mentality of a person to me. Like, I know that Charleston White has a good heart in there. I'm not even, and the reason why I'm debating it with you is because somebody is listening. They're like, man, I don't like that dude.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to give both sides of it to say that, okay, this could help somebody or this could really discourage somebody. Because some people feel like he talks way too much. I'm just going off of what I seen, and I just read the comments and be like, wow.
Yeah.
Some people he's affecting. Some people it's like, okay, I need to do that myself, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never felt like I should do that as a person, because, you know what I'm saying, all I know is the streets. So the streets goes totally against what Charleston does.
So this is my thing right here. So somebody had commented what I had posted. I had posted something like, yeah, facts, I think, on one of his videos. He said the person told me that's not the truth. Yeah. And I asked him, okay, what is the truth then? What is the truth to you? What is the truth? Because is the truth what you hear these rappers saying they smoking on such and such, and then their moms have to hear this on the radio? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if you want Charleston to turn his down, tell these other rappers to turn theirs down too. Like, stop the disrespecting the dead and stuff like that. You can't try to silence Charleston because he's doing exactly what these other rappers are doing. Mm-hmm. It has to be a fair game. Like, if you want him to stop, these rappers need to completely stop what they doing. Yeah. It got to be dignity on both ends. Yeah. And I think that's what he's trying to prove. He's proving that he's acting just like, he's showing you how you look when you out here saying this stuff. Mm-hmm. So eventually, because sometimes you have to show people how they look. Because if you can tell a person how they look all the time, you look stupid doing that. You look stupid doing this. You shouldn't be doing that. But I think the reason why it's so effective, because it's like a mirror of them. He's showing you how you look. Mm-hmm. It's a look into yourself. And that's why you're angry, because of who you are. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, that's what I feel. It is deeper. It's deeper, man. Like, it's about self-love and self-hate on you. How you feel about yourself.
And this is the perfect example of, because I think y'all ain't really catching this. Let's back up just an inch so we can close this one out. Yeah. So people understand what we were talking about here. Charleston White has become a very big name in social media right now, more than anything. Really more so due to the people that he's brought up, the topics that he's brought up has brought either controversy or positivity to the world. Now, a lot of people feel that there are strings attached to his words to where there's going to be, some massive killing, that he's going to get shot, killed, whatever it is, gutted for whatever he's done. Now, like Q was saying, the way that he's doing it is very strategic, and it is very strategic. I don't hate on it at all. It's a very strategic way to reach out to people. Do I feel that it ruffles feathers? Yeah, I feel that it ruffles feathers. Of course. That's the way of the world right now. Yeah. Ruffling feathers is all we know. That's all everybody knows how to do. And I speak on that for all communities. Look at the White House. Let's take that for an example. Let's take Charleston White out of the situation. Exactly. Let's look at the White House. Let's look at what Trump did.
Thank you.
So if you look at what Trump did, Trump ruffled a whole lot of people's feathers and said what he wanted to say. He did it in a gangster mentality. He did it as a thug mentality.
Y'all can't stop me mentality.
He gave you all different ways and basically suckered these people into believing what he could do, and he got in the White House and didn't do not one thing. So I'm not saying it in an exact same way that it was done with Charleston White, but ruffling feathers, that basically wakes up a whole entire nation, a whole entire world. He ruffled feathers, he woke everybody up. Now that y'all woke and paying him attention, will y'all accept what he's doing, or will you not accept what he's doing? Because Q was basically asking the question of basically what do you feel about him? Tell us what y'all feel about him.
Yeah. Hey, tell us.
Because I know this video may kind of reach a different community in the nature of what we usually going for. But these are more of, as I've been trying to get into, current situations, current topics, things that we could talk about that are happening right now. That people are out here, you know, who's popping, who's not popping. You know, social media is a big thing, you know, and if we're not talking about it, what good are we doing? So if you understand Charleston White and what he's doing, or if you misunderstand what he's doing, or you're totally in disagreement of what he's doing, tap in. Shoot. Hit that you know, that comment button down there and let us know what you feel about it, man. Cause I mean, you heard how me and Q talked about it.
Man.
This is the nature of what it causes, period, in the world we live in. Yeah. We have to, don't take it as me and Q was upset with each other. We just
no, we a healthy debate.
This is
man.
Back and forth. We could talk. We've been talking since he's got here. We've been talking since yesterday. Communication is, this is how we get all of this stuff out. We want to know what's going on. We want to understand what's going on. So if you understand better than us, tell us. If you know Charleston White personally, hit us up. Let us know.
Hit us up.
Yeah, come through, sit down, talk to us. We ain't gonna stop you. We want to understand what's going on.
Exactly.
And get the best of what he's doing and make sure that's getting, you know, given to the world. Because I want all black folk to win. I'm sorry. That's just me. I want all us to win.